So we got one of the 9,900 Jun players tonight against Slivers.
Fun stuff, fun stuff. Can Adam drop more creatures than John can kill?
It's very possible. I was watching some of him earlier today at the Modern Open in May. And he like destroyed a Tron player. Like gave him the good old beatings.
Just all the dudes.
I think he was dead like turn 4 or something. It was pretty silly. Like game 3. After getting creamed game 1.
Ooh, kill the bird, kill the bird.
This is a pretty good bird.
Kill the team bird. Bird team? I don't know. Whew. This is going to... This might get ugly fast.
Yeah. So now he can keep up regeneration for his slivers right now.
Oh yeah.
For at least
Black.
one.
Yeah. Well, it's not likely that John will have multiple kill spells with his mana here.
Well, a red and a green's pretty awkward. The basic force is, I feel like, one of the most awkward lands in Jund.
Well, definitely close.
Because it doesn't tap for, like, terminate mana. Or it doesn't keep up a bolt or a Thoughtseize or something.
Yeah, but you have to have it in order to battle the Bloodmoon, so...
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And the mana just keeps staying awkward here.
Yeah, no black sources here from John. We have a plant. Did I tell you how I was there with Harry Coiler when Adam bought his sledge slivers for him to go into the SCG late one round and then top
Cincinnati
it?
Open? Yeah, I remember that.
It was so silly. Cause like Harry's like, I don't even know what that card does, and then like Joe Bernal comes out from the rescue and is like, oh, I think we got a couple in the back, and like he's like, oh, I guess I'll play the Modern Open today. Yeah.
Bringing the beats.
Yeah, and keeping up regeneration's pretty silly here.
Yeah. There's 3 dudes that he can, 3 mana he can produce here.
The only one John can try to trade with is the Mana West Sliver, but it's not even trading since he'll just regenerate it.
Yeah. Whew. And now he can still tap 3 of his dudes in order to produce mana. And the Mutavault actually taps for colored mana now.
So when do you think we're getting a Thalia Sliver?
Never, hopefully. God. There's not many things I would hate more than a Thalia Sliver.
Not even legendary. There's a Thorn
Just
Sliver.
all of them give Thalia ability.
It's not even like non-creature spells. It's just non-sliver spells. Oh my god.
That would have to cost like 5 or 6 mana. Like
I
otherwise,
feel like it'd be
just
fair
so
at
unfair.
4 or 5.
No, it would not.
Because they can turn 3 it or turn 2 it with like the right slivers.
A turn 3 that card.
Oh.
Bleh. You're just locked out of the game.
Yeah, well, it's just 1.
No, because you probably cast Mana with Sliver if you're casting on 4. Or on 3. So, like, you'd just be locked out of the game because everything costs an additional 2? No.
Okay, how about a Patron Wizard Sliver?
No.
I feel like that's a better. Is that better or worse than Thalia Sliver?
If they all gain that ability, it doesn't really matter. But
you meant like the I meant that like only that sliver has like the Thalia base.
It doesn't.
Not every single one.
The point of Slivers is they all gain that ability.
But like, what if it's like a sliver of Thalia, like a sliver mix?
No.
So like it only.
I'm
like,
done with this conversation. Come up with a better idea next time.
Oh my god. Okay, how about the what was the one I said before? We're just okay. How about a Goyf Sliver?
I don't even think that's necessary. Like, and Adam's just getting ready to kill here. He's just like, oh, give all my dudes flying. Swing for lethal.
Yep.
How ridiculous can we be? Oh, and I can just casually regen for my dudes.
So pretty fair. So she taps a red and a green.
It might be green. Go get a swamp, cast terminate.
Die next turn.
Uh,
Am I gonna get sudden shock here? No, I guess not. Been blown out by it before.
kill the sinew sliver, or try and kill either the sinew or the sedge sliver. Try and prevent the most amount of damage. I think it's the sedge. Yeah, that'd prevent the most. Prevents 3.
They both get +1/+1, so. It's just the sledge sliver's attacking.
Well, yeah, so the sedge sliver would prevent the most damage by terminating, because you'd have to regen taking it out of combat.
Yeah.
I like these chairs.
I like these chairs.
So, I heard some good news today. There's going to be 2 legacy GPs next year,
Oh, yeah.
and the Eternal Weekend is in Columbus.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I feel like a black mana would have
Figure
really helped you out
the
there.
first legacy GP is in Louisville.
Which
Second
is
one
like
is
super
in-
close to us again.
Yeah, it's super nice. And we have Eternal Weekend in Columbus.
Yeah.
So,
When is Eternal Weekend?
it's later in the year, I think in like November or something.
Oh, so it's coming up pretty soon, honestly, or is it like next November?
Next November.
Oh, okay.
It's the 2017 schedule.
Mm.
If I still have legacy cards, I'm definitely looking forward to next year. So, from John, I think we can safely assume that Knight of Souls Betrayal is coming in.
Yeah, if he has
Damnation.
one. Damnation probably would be a pretty good card if he has it. Can't regenerate.
Yeah. I don't really think there's anything else that Jun normally plays on the sideboard that would be real great here, is there?
Maybe like Anger the Gods, possibly.
They normally play that? I think Damnation normally takes that slot.
I've seen a couple of slots with it.
I guess it's either or one of each.
Jun sideboards are very, very tricky things. It's very up to like the player and how they feel about their personal meta, or like whether they think what to expect at a bigger tournament.
Yeah, that's fair. As I was saying earlier, I feel like black and white are actually 2 of the most versatile sideboard colors, so having black, you just have a lot of options. And I have no idea what Adam's doing, because he's playing Slivers.
I looked at his sliver. I didn't look at his sliver. I looked at his sideboard earlier today on the SCG. I saw it from last time he played his SCG, and when he was like going through it, looked to be similar. Like he runs like 13 or 12 like actual slivers that do various different
Like a
effects.
Vindicate Sliver, the Gain Life
Well, here
Sliver.
he plays a decent amount of those in the main board.
Okay.
But like he plays like
Dark
like
Heart
12.
Sliver?
Yeah, I think he plays some of those on the sideboard. But in the main board, but like the 3 cards that aren't slivers are like it's like one spell sky and 2 warping whales.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He definitely has a colorless mana to support the Warping Whales.
Yeah, he has to have some game against say escape shift decks, I have to imagine.
Yeah,
other
he
sorcery
doesn't really
speed.
have any like discard slivers, are there?
I feel like those would be pretty good too.
Siphon Slivers, I think he had in the sideboard last time I looked.
Yeah, he had at least one.
Wait, really? That would be awesome. That is not the same thing.
You can pour it through a Keurig if you really want.
I've never had a Java monster actually. Maybe I should judge yet. I'm just kidding. Like I can get that later.
There you go.
Nah, I might do that. Gotta get gas anyway. So, you guys have sound too?
Yeah, this commentary tonight, so sound for
Yeah, that's us. What's up?
Yeah.
Ben Ball and Wade Barnard.
I think I'd watch Ben Ball give commentary.
Why? Vote of confidence. No, he didn't say the same thing about you, Wade.
Play Legacy.
Nobody knows about me other than I'm a child.
Mumbles.
Other than the fact that I'm a child, nobody knows anything.
That and you mumble.
I guess.
I guess you've gotten better since we started this. Barely.
I'd hope so.
Admittedly, I showed the stream to a couple of my friends, and they were just like, I'm surprised you didn't wail on people a little more for like just being awful players. It's like, I'm trying to be somewhat
I
polite.
haven't been out to this
Jeez.
area in like 3 years. Wow. That's pretty cool. This is a nice store. I assume you'll play. I'll play first,
Yeah, I'm actually rather partial to the store. I definitely feel like it's probably, if not the best, then tied for the best store in Cincy.
Mm-hmm.
Rather partial, just saying.
Yeah.
And they give me the opportunity to berate people online, so all the more power to them.
He doesn't have to hide behind a keyboard now. He can hide behind a mic.
Exactly.
No Aether Vial start here from Adam. Let's see. I'm pretty sure he has a turn 2 mana left.
Either that or probably Lord, but he probably holds the Lord for later turns, right?
Yeah, but like there's various lords you can play. You want more like things that like make your draws more explosive with like fastness.
Yeah,
like
Mana Weft is
those just
probably the
end
best
game.
turn 1 or turn 2 play, rather.
Yeah. Like the best turn one's probably like, just like Aether Vial.
Yeah,
easily.
guaranteed.
Because
Yeah.
I don't think they have any other one drops.
Oh, they have the Gale Rider.
Yeah, but you really don't. The
Yeah,
guy's more.
again, that's a finishing play.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Just a finishing player easier way to push through more damage easily.
It does look like he has the Mana Weft, and it does look like he also has at least one Lord.
Mm-hmm. Just a full grip.
Go ahead.
That is another thing here.
And
That is
Ghost Quarter?
That is one thing here from this matchup is that I don't think Slivers has that many ways of removal other than like the Vindicate Sliver.
yeah, like it's very much a mana-intensive deck, so Mana Weft is very important to the game plan.
Play Liliana.
Just make you sacrifice.
Yeah, if you don't kill the Mana Weft here, you're going to get a beat down.
But yeah, the point I was trying to get with the like no removal is that Bob probably would be there this entire game.
Just drawing extra cards the
Yeah,
entire time.
just doing John a godly duty.
Next turn, it looks like he.
Yeah, this is a pretty good play
Nice.
here from Adam. Blur Sliver just to get in for 2 and kill that Liliana.
Yeah, very important.
Alright.
And it looks like Bowman actually drew into a collected company for the turn, so next
I
turn.
think he's might have had that since his opener, but I don't know if he has the 4th land. That's one of the things I haven't seen.
17. Present?
You should be at
16
Oh, I'm sorry. That's like the third time.
and
I'm at
14. Yep.
currently 7.
Sure. Full grip. John with full grip. That's rough. Elitas is also rough.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it looks like he whiffed on the 4th land.
Yeah. He can play various slivers in his hand though,
Oh
but
yeah.
the Cletus here is forcing him to probably not do that. Because
Pretty sure he can play at least 2 slivers here.
Mm-hmm. But it's just like whether he wants to or not. Because like if it just goes like removal spell, and feeds the Cletus, it's pretty poor.
Predatory.
This is a pretty good play though. So he's swinging for 2, 5, 6, 7,
Go ahead.
Yeah.
which is pretty good, putting him down to 12. But John is gonna swing back.
Ooh, that's brutal there.
This one's rough for me. Shooting 9.
Yeah, it's brutal for Adam, because that card's probably gonna do some work here, like kill the Predatory Sliver or the Blur Sliver.
And
Make him
discard
discard,
card.
yeah.
Adam definitely needs to hit a 4th land soon, otherwise this is not looking good for him.
Mm-hmm. This
Does
is
look like he has another predatory sliver in hand as well.
yeah.
If John has a 5th land though and can just go K command into second
Termin-
removal spell,
Yeah, terminate. Looks like he has like various lands, but it looks like to be like I think he has multiple. We know that from like his Bob triggers, but like he has the cliffs. I saw he has the ravine, and then he has a cliffs in hand, but those both enter the battlefield tapped. Oh, I'm curious whether he's gonna stay and hold up the Kolaghan command mana here. I feel like that might be wrong.
4 mana up.
I'm
Huh?
curious why he didn't swing at the Cletus also. I think he's
Well,
gonna
he's
try to
keeping-
ambush the Gale Rider, but it looks like Adam drew another one.
I know Adam's definitely not going to fall prey to that, so he's just going to play the exact same play as last turn, I feel like.
Go right slip.
Well, I feel like he'll also try to mix in either with the Mana Weft Sliver, which can further future another. So this is where I'd
Okay.
respond.
Yeah, you have to deal with the haste sliver here, otherwise you've probably lost the game.
See, now he can cast Collected Company if he really needs to, and hopes to get a Lord or possibly another creature.
Got 9 life.
Yeah, or this could just be lethal with like various other slivers.
How
in
much
there.
toughness does the haste sliver, the blur sliver, have?
I think it's either a 2/2 or a 2/1.
If it's a 2/2, then you can't kill it with the Kolaghan. Because it's getting the pump from the predatory.
So it'll be a 3/3.
So if the Mana Weft looks like it resolved here, It's definitely not looking good for John. In fact, if he just taps 2 for another Predatory Sliver, I think he has enough on board to just kill here.
Yeah, because you tap both the Gale Rider Slivers, because those are just 1/1s.
Well, they're 2/2s, but
I'm just talking about base power. So I guess that everything's a 1/1 except for the Blur Sliver, so that doesn't matter per se.
be interesting.
Swing 3 in the air.
That's very, very,
He's trying to clean up Collected Company.
sure.
So here he's probably gonna K command the man. I would K command the mana left sliver.
2 damage here. You discard a card.
So this is where you'd cast
Yeah.
the Collected Company.
Collected company?
And try and hit the Lord.
See, he can hit a Diffusion
And
Sliver
the
here.
Lord.
We're gonna take.
Well, yeah, you can hit the Lord, but you can also hit Diffusion Sliver. I don't know if that works.
And he's a 3.
Is that the one where you flip coins?
I have no idea.
I feel like that's the one where you can like flip a coin, and then like if you get the heads, it like hides away for a turn, and then if you get tails, it dies. I
I
don't know,
honestly could not tell you. It's really interesting though. Like the Sliver deck actually has a lot of different play to it, just because of all the different options that the various slivers bring to it.
Yeah.
It's not straightforward like you'd think, just by playing a bunch of like lords and haste and like mana dudes. You also have things that do things. So
It looks like John's probably just dead here, unless he has like a damnation or some type of effect. But I don't think I saw one of those in his
oh
hand.
no, he has the bolt, so he can kill one of the predatory, get a zombie. Then if he has another removal spell, he might be able to do something. But if his hand is just mostly lands, he might be in trouble. Looks like he has a lily and a bolt.
Did Adam discard from the Kolkon's command?
I don't think he did.
Oh, I did not. Sorry. There were a lot of things. My bad.
You're fine.
I knew there was a reason I didn't cast that. Like,
If John were to attack with the Cletus here, I feel like he'd be in a little bit better of a position. He didn't attack last turn. I think he was trying to keep it up to try to kill the Gale Rider Sliver.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. He definitely should have attacked because, like, him killing the Gale Rider just wasn't going to happen because Adam did know about the K command.
There might be a pulse in. I think I see a Maelstrom pulse in John's hand, so that could clear something up. But
Pulse plus Bolt would be very effective here because he could take out the Gale Riders plus a Predatory.
But I'm still curious. I'm pretty sure that's the 50-50 Sliver, where it's like flip it or kill it or something like that.
And if they all gain that ability, that would be real obnoxious.
Yeah, it's just like 0 mana and it hides for turn. Yeah, I was right. Good job, Wade.
He just phases out.
Yep.
The phase sliver.
Yeah. So like you flip a coin and if it's tails you just sacrifice it, but if it's heads you flip
I
it and it
recognize this
hides.
card. It's the Erratic Djinn from Tempest.
Mm.
Sorry, I recognize the older card more than the newer card. So, Pulse into Bolt.
Well, pulse isn't that good here.
Well, Bolt targeting the Sliver, the Erratic Sliver, or whatever.
Yeah, that's one you'd have to do.
And then Pulse on the 2 Gale Riders.
I feel like you're still dead, and I feel like you'd have to pulse on the Predatories, because then you're only taking like taking 4, but you're attacking for 3. It's a pretty hard play here from John. We'll see what he does.
Well, the problem, if he doesn't deal with the flying, then he has to attack with the Cletus, otherwise he's dead.
or sack.
So either he takes care of the Gale Riders, or he's dead, I think, here. So I think they have to be the target.
But you still want to target the Phonetic Sliver with the Bolt first,
Absolutely.
which is I feel like what he's trying to rearrange mana here for.
We'll see. If he casts Pulse first, we know this might not...
Yeah, Pulse is at the top. See, like casting Pulse first is very, very poor. I feel like, cause like you just like you use your flip sliver, and then if it sacks, it sacks, and if it
Yeah.
hides, it hides. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
This one?
So he's gonna try to Phonetic Sliver.
Response alpha. Evens heads, odds is tails.
Sure.
Tails. Sorry.
And counters the other. Yeah.
You still get your zombie token here though, and I think.
And it's exiled.
Yeah.
The Gale Rider's exiled, and he gets a zombie.
Oh, you're right.
He actually reminded him of the trigger instead of just letting him forget it.
Who, Adam?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like he didn't like make a big deal of you not discarding, so
Yeah.
it's pretty big.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. With the Gale Rider still in play here, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Actually, no, because he can bolt the Gale Rider now.
Is it that big? It's a 3/3.
Yeah, it's a 3/3, so he can bolt it.
Mm-hmm. Looks like he's probably gonna play the Sledge Sliver, which is where you want to bolt in response.
Yeah, you have to bolt here.
Wait, do they get Swamp Walk?
Flip it. Heads. He'll be back. Set dissolves.
I'm not sure. I think it does give Swamp Walk because it's regen +1/+1 and
I thought it was like just.
So
Nope, it doesn't get Swamp Walk. Just if you
If you
control
control
a swamp.
gotcha.
taken 4, 8.
So he's gonna play his Diffusion Sliver. That's one. It's like a Frost Titan one where you have to pay 2 if you try to target it. with
Yeah,
a
I'm
spell
surprised he
ability.
didn't play that one first.
3 pumps.
I guess it doesn't matter,
Block,
but
block, block. Gain 3, take 12, and you're at 4. Sure. No, it's just a 1/1 body,
3/3 body.
but it's about to target him.
Those predatory slivers are pretty
they're
big.
4/4.
They're 4/4s.
Well, the
oh, the Sledge
Diffusion's a
Sliver.
Yeah.
With the Sledge Sliver, for about him.
He does have the swamp, yep.
barely.
Yeah, the
Just-
one swamp.
Just that overgrown tomb staring at him.
Block.
Looks like he's blocking a 4/4.
He's currently
Oh, 3/3. Nope, he's a 4/4. It's
Sorry,
like
these are
all
4/4s
creatures
and
get it.
5/5s. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way out of it. He has to block the 5/5s,
Block
gains
all
3 up to
5/5s,
7, and then takes 12. So no matter what, he's dead. Now, if Kalidas had first strike, he might be able to live, but
Mm-hmm. Or if he attacked earlier with the Cletus.
yeah, he definitely. Well, no, he would still be dead by 2.
Would he be at 7?
He would be at 7, gain an additional 3 up to 10, but he's taking 12.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like the other play was better before. Like I said, like bolt the Phonetic Sliver or try to, and then try to Maelstrom Pulse the Predatory Slivers.
No. He definitely should have cast Bolt before Pulse. He just wasted
But
some value
it does
there.
look like Adam's hand was just pretty good overall. Ooh,
I do have the basic swamp.
You got it.
yeah.
Get us quartered?
Trying to check if there's a basic swamp in Adam's deck here.
Yeah.
Good game. Sorry, I had some very
So
good
many
games.
dudes! Needed some damnation action going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Slivers is always interesting to see what all it can do. And
Yeah.
it's definitely got the options.
I'm pretty sure when I checked his list, they said he played like both a basic forest and swamp for like fetchable targets, and because he needed them in case for that such scenario where they try to ghost quarter your one swamp you haven't played to try to turn off your Sledge Sliver.
Yeah. He actually boarded out at least one Aether Vial.
Yeah, the frenetic off of the.
Frenetic off Coco felt really good. I'm like, well, let's just hope he doesn't have damnation, and then they hit the frenetic anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
he definitely should have played Bolt on the Fnatic
Yeah.
first and then Pulsed.
I mean, he only saves things.
Yeah,
for
either the
time,
Gale
but,
Riders or
like,
the Predatories,
Stop
but
you
it's
from
still
drawing
like
cards, drop
Adam's
your
hand was still what was it, Diffusion and Diffusion and
Sedge.
Sledge Sliver, so that
Well,
it's
he
pretty,
drew one of those.
Well, yeah,
I think he drew the Diffusion.
it's still pretty strong.
Yeah, it's definitely a strong hand, but
You take 6, and the painful truths are extremely painful for you. And these stupid scions are protecting me from Liliana.
Did you have it? Yeah. 10?
Actual Stone Rain?
Stone Rain, this
What are
time,
you
no,
doing?
go. This is the situation, this is why.